Hello and welcome to my channel. I am the host Harrow, and this will be the timeless reading for June for Gemini. Gemini timeless June reading. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are not new, hello, welcome back. Again, this is going to be the monthly timeless reading, June, Gemini. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Ace of Swords, 9-card spread, King of Wands, Star card. So this is your monthly. This is a 9-card spread. 3 for the past, 3 for the present, 3 to go into the future. Queen of Wands, King of Wands. Queen of Wands is at the bottom. This is dealing with your recent past. Could be last year, last month, last week, last second. Like it just depends. If it resonates, it resonates. Take what does, discard what doesn't. So you have Ace of Swords here, King of Wands, the Star card. Recently, in your recent past, Ace of Swords, you were presented with some kind of truth, Gemini. You came to a realization with the help of your ancestors, your guides, your gurus, your shaman, whoever you're working with. If you're just spiritual, if you are someone who believes in a religion, know that, who you believe in, they are working with you. They presented you with the truth in a situation. This truth that was presented to you became a way to put you into this King of Wands type of energy, very fiery, passionate, creative, inspiration type of energy. Could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but then you also have the Star card here. There's something that in your recent past that you have wished for. We'll clarify and see if this wish came true or not, but right now I know that, this is also healing energy. This is something that you wanted, could have came true, or it could be that it is delayed. Understand, though, that delays are not no's. It's just, at that moment, what you were wishing for, what you wanted, you didn't need in that time frame. To have the Queen of Wands also on the bottom with this King of Wands here, there's definitely someone who was either mirroring or matching your energy. But ultimately, again, Gemini, the Star card at the end, this is the card of Aquarius. We're in the age of Aquarius, so you could be looking to go to an Aquarius for information, for inspiration, for ideas, for truth, for logic, for wisdom, or just someone who is an Aquarius to vent to. All right. Let's see. Okay. Present energy. Terrified. Faith. The Magician, which I believe is the card of Gemini. No, it's not. I'm sorry. That's a different card. 3 of Swords. So right here, right now, Knight of Pentacles at the bottom. Money coming in, but it's coming in slow and steady. So understand that it is coming in. Your faith is a big part of what is happening with you right now. The space that you're in, mentally, you're physically, the space that you're in. Faith is very strong. So for those of you who are spiritual, definitely connect with your tribe, with your ancestors, with your shaman, your gurus. Those of you, again, who are more religious based, you should definitely be, I don't want to say like heavy in the church, but you should definitely rely more on your faith. I definitely feel for the collective of you Geminis. There have been trials and tribulations that you have been going through, especially in the month of May, to where it's like now put your faith and your trust in your faith and understand with the Magician card here, you have all that you need to obtain all that you want to. Three of Swords is here, so there is going to be some heartbreak, but I feel like this heartbreak is more so surrounded by understanding who's in your corner, who's not in your corner. You may feel like there are people who are not in your corner, but they actually are. The heartbreak is more so, I feel, coming from you having to understand and you having to realize that, what you see on the surface does not depict how a person is really, acting towards you. It could have been at the moment when you were speaking to them or when you were trying to approach them or address them, they were going through something or they had so much going on that they couldn't give you exactly what you needed in that moment. So this heartbreak, it's internal, but it's also external. It's dealing with what you have to deal with within, but also understanding, who your tribe is around you. Again, Knight of Pentacles is at the bottom, so money is coming in slow and steady. Let's see. Present. That was present. Let's go to future. Devil energy. Six of Swords. Two of Wands. Three of Pentacles at the bottom. Coming up, you definitely have strong Capricorn energy here. But I feel like what this is saying, Devil energy is definitely about, tricksters, manipulations, illusions, things of that nature. But I feel like coming out of this three of Swords, so this heartbreak into this Devil energy, but then you have this Six of Swords here. This is you leaving that energy. You're removing yourself from, the manipulation, the trickery, the foolery, the fuckery. You're leaving that. And then when leaving that, you are presented with an option. Stay your course. As you can see, this wand is bolted. Do I stay this course? Or do I take the world that is in my hand and go the road that I don't know of? Take the road less traveled. You have an option coming up towards the end of the month, Gemini. Stay on course, because is the course that you're on the one that you're supposed to be on, or do you take the road less traveled for yourself? This Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck is also showing collaborations, teamwork, working with someone. This could, I don't want to say it's a merger, but I feel like it's more like if you have a business of your own, you could be adding a new service to that business. If you are if you work for a company, you could be adding more to your plate to where you're adding more services, or a new project or something of that nature. But understand that teamwork is definitely going to be vital at the end of the month. Could be some personal stuff that you need to work on as well, but do know that it's vital. This is coming out as like you don't need to do it alone. Okay, I don't want to shuffle today, which is annoying. Clarifying the star card. We have protection. So I feel like you definitely have been feeling as if you need to protect yourself in more ways than one, or the way that you've been protecting yourself hasn't been enough. So you want to kind of up the ante. Again, if this is definitely you working with your guides and your ancestors, or just, again, who you believe in religion-wise, understand that if you've been wishing for protection, healing, for all of that nature, it is there. You have it. That is what's coming to you. For those of you who are unsure, like, you've been wanting something but you're not sure what it was, protection is what is coming to you, is what came to you in the past. I'm sorry. That was what that wish was. You were protected. You are covered. You are good. Those weapons definitely were forming, but again, they did not prosper. Let's check this heartbreak. Three of Swords. Darkness. I feel like for a good portion of you, for those of you who tend to go like to a dark place quickly, or just, in any way to where like things don't go right, or things didn't go the way you expected and you wanted it to go that way, just however it is that you really get to a dark place, I honestly feel, because it's really been heavy on me, a lot of us need to really start getting into shadow work. Shadow work is something that we definitely need to approach, address, and acknowledge and work on. And I really feel like that's what this is saying to you in your present, Gemini. It's definitely saying to you, with this darkness, let's work on this shadow work. Let's work on the things that trigger you easily. Let's work on what you have not healed from in your past, that you are protected through and from and against. Work on that in this darkness, in this shadow, and heal from it. Because ultimately, when you make your decision, and on this one I'm going to pull two, because I'm going to pull one if you stay and one if you go. Let's see. Stay. Beauty. And then if you go, the path. So let's just be clear here. Where you are right now, there's beauty to behold. There is a lot in front of you, and it's probably more than you could have imagined. You've gotten to a place where you're just like, I like where I am. This is what I wanted. This is what I wished for. Cool, no problem. But that path, the road less traveled, that is your destiny. That is where you are supposed to be. That is where all of this is leading you to. So, if anything, I would say definitely right now, the month of June, and this timeless reading, whenever you catch it, Gemini, is definitely coming across as one where understand that you are protected from things that were formed to hurt you or discourage you in your past. Understand that you need to, in this moment, work on your shadow work, embrace your shadow work, heal your shadow work. And once coming out of that, once you get towards the end of the month and you've really been doing it, you've really been working it, because it's a consistent thing, it's not something that you just do once and it's over with. Once you come out of that, you have the choice to stay where you are and just embrace the beauty of it all, or to take that road less travel and go down, not necessarily the rabbit hole, but take the journey, take the path. I hope this resonates, and I will see you guys next month.